Hi, this is a demo of the Webform module's accessibility. My name is Jacob Rockwitz. I'm known as J Rockwitz on the web. I'm a Drupal developer and software architect. I built and maintain the Webform module for Drupal 8. All about accessibility. This is from Wikipedia. Accessibility refers to the design of products, devices, services, or environments for people who experience disabilities. The concept of accessible design and practice of accessible development ensures both direct access and indirect access, meaning compatibility with a person's assistive technology. For example, a computer screen reader. I think the big thing to distinguish is direct access and indirect access. Direct access is, that your web page, the color contrast is correct, that the tab keys work, that people can navigate to the inputs, that there's descriptive labels. Indirect access is these tools that people use to navigate. And screen readers is very common. People who have major disabilities will use a sip and puff, which is just a straw to navigate a site. It's a very interesting technology. And I'm going to keep moving forward, and this is a big takeaway that I have learned while working to improve the Webform module's accessibility, is we don't have to be accessibility experts. We just need to care about it. You just need to put some time in and be aware and test your sites and review it. And about Webform accessibility, well, this is kind of the pitch on the Webform module. It's a powerful and flexible open source form builder and submission manager for Drupal 8. And it provides all the features expected from an enterprise proprietary form builder combined with the flexibility and openness of Drupal. And in this quote I use in all my presentations, but the enterprise stuff is very important because we target governments and educational institutions that have very specific accessibility needs and legal requirements. So we want to make sure that our software is accessible. And when you talk about flexibility and openness of Drupal and open source, it's really important that we want to include everyone. We want to make our tools available for everyone to use and really set the standard on what accessibility means. And my simple approach to accessibility, and I break it down to three things. In navigation, I kind of separate it out because just the idea that you have to make sure that people can navigate to the components and pages on your website and your website, your pages, your forms. And that, there's lots of ways to do navigation, but tab key is a simple one to use for testing. You'll see me do it. But really, the other part, that's this information. When you get somewhere, what is the information that's visually exposed and through metadata? What is it being said to someone when they're using a screen reader? What are the directions? And once they get to, especially with forms, how they interact with that component, especially if it has hide show logic, if there's Ajax, how does that interaction work? What is communicated as that interaction is occurring? I'm going to do a demo of building a form without a mouse. And I've got the very basic install. I'm going to turn on VoiceOver, which is Command F5 for Mac users, and you're going to hear what it says as we navigate through, and you're going to see me navigating through the pages. And what's nice about VoiceOver, it highlights where the focus is on your forms. And I'm going to quickly build a Contact Us form. And I'm not going to be able to say much while this is happening because VoiceOver kind of takes over, which is a good thing.
VoiceOver on Chrome. Webform's vertical line Webform Demo site. Visited. Group main 3 item. Link. Black right. Visited. Link. Plus add yes. Text. Save. Button. Visited. Contact us. Vertical line. Visited. Group link to keyboard shortcuts. CRTL plus E equals add element. CRTL plus P. Select an element. T. And I. Collapse all. Basic link. Tooltip list 4 items. Add text 1. Select required. Check this option if the use tooltip checked. Required 1. Unique. Pat count none. Save button. Link. Name. Table 2 columns. 3 rows. E-A-I-L. Advanced link. Name. Table 2 column. Add email. Edit button. Form validation. Toggle required. Checked. Pat save button. Link. Email. Table 2 columns. 4. Select an element. Close. Show preview. I. Collapse all. Basic element. Link. Email. Table 2 column. Add text to U. T. Edit button. Form validation. Required. 1. None. Count. Save button. Link. Subject. Table 2 columns. 5 rows. T-A-R. Collapse. Basic link. Text link. Subject. Table 2 column. Add. E. Edit button 1 form validate required checked required 1 unique pattern count none save button link message table 2 columns link list link list link leaving show row to keyboard link plus add element link, visited, link, tag, testing, contact us, web form, visited, group main 1 item, open configuration, misspelled, exit set, unselect, submit, button. Contact us, vertical line, Webform demo site, web content, tray,
So that's a
administration
quick
menu,
demo of using
voiceover off.
VoiceOver. You just see what it's saying, and it shows the text, and it's very important when you're doing it to slow down, of course. One thing I did kind of want to show you is there's this shortcuts now with the Webform module. It's a dedicated experimental module. The key shortcut I was using was Control-E a lot because it makes it very quick to add elements and see what's going on. I also, for people with disabilities, there's a Control-W, which helps toggle the weighting. That's a very simple demo. I'm just using the tab key. I want to emphasize that it's a very basic way to test accessibility, where you're just able to move from one element to the next, and there's information being described to the user about each element. So when you get to a button, it says what the button does. Or if you get to, even like the example, I'll just show you while I'm talking. You see that weight? If I turn on VoiceOver.
VoiceOver on Chrome, contact us, require menu item. You are currently in a table. To navigate the cells within this table, press Control, Option, and then up arrow, down arrow, left arrow, or right arrow.
A lot of information, but then if I move around,
required for name, checkbox, table 7 columns, menu item. You are currently in a table. To navigate the cells within this table, link, edit, list 2 items, VoiceOver off.
I don't want to spend too much more time on this, but I want to move ahead. And just say that like my goal with the Webform module is to be the most inclusive form builder on the market. And the Webform module empowers users with disabilities and developers to build powerful and flexible forms which are accessible to everyone. So I'm really trying to reach everyone, where you can, by the way, for developers, there's this whole source mode where you can just type out a form and every feature is available. But for people who are just simple form builders, they can navigate through the UI and build their forms. And the other part is what we're building is available to everyone and works for all users. There's no limitation. There should be no problem. People should be able to fill out your form and submit them. And a little about accessibility in Drupal. There's an accessibility group. You can go in there and get some more information. You can join the Slack channel. And if you want to get involved in the Drupal community, there's lots of ways. And Ralph says thanks for your time.